Hey guys, what's up? Jessica Cabesi here. In today's video, we're doing yet another transformation, makeover, catfishing, whatever you want to call it. Look, I'm going to be Harry Potter today. Also, I'm going to be Hermione, Ron, Voldemort. I'll take one for the team. I could be him. He doesn't seem like such a bad guy. So I'm going to be using makeup, lighting, photography, editing, and retouching to transform myself into what you guys usually see on social media. Again, this is just for fun, but I also want to show you guys a side of photography that the average person doesn't see. So what I'm going to do is do my own makeup, and then I'm going to go over and take my own pictures. I already have the lighting kind of set up. I have my camera set up. And then I'm going to take my picture into Photoshop, retouch it, show you guys how I do that step by step, and then show you guys the finished product. It's as simple as that. Even though it took me like 7 years to learn all that. So I'm gonna head on over to get my makeup done, and I'm taking you guys with me, so let's go. We're back here. Did you guys miss my bathroom? Because I didn't, I was literally just here before that is up. The lighting is terrible, but also I had lower expectations. So this is actually, we're doing pretty good. So we're here again, and this time we're gonna switch up the look. You're probably thinking like, what's the vision today? Where is this girl going with this look? Going to Target. Go into the grocery store right after because your mom called you and she wanted extra, she piled on extra stuff. You have to go back to Macy's because they left a tag on one of the pants that you bought. So the first thing I'm going to do is change up my eye color. I have these lenses that I got from Korea. They are called Queen Lens by Idol. This is some of the sharpest material I've ever seen for contact lenses. Like, who made this? Jigsaw? The guy from the creepy guy on the tricycle in Saw. So a little bit of stabbing pain, but better than in the back, if you know what I mean. Okay. Maybe I'll make it like a sad portrait where I'm like crying, because obviously I probably will be throughout the whole photo shoot at this point. The place is called Lens Story, which is funny because you're going to have a story to tell your friends and family and your optometrist when you get an eye rash because of these things, okay? Hopefully not, though. If you're ever in an awkward situation and you need to cry, get yourself some of this. Put a couple of drops, you're good to go. Emotion. Oh my god, I'm so upset. Since my last video, I've been watching how to apply makeup better. I can successfully say I haven't learned much, but I did waste a lot of time, which is good because I'm trying to get through December unscathed right now, okay? Seasonal depression is hitting me hard, so I watched a lot of videos. I kind of picked up one or two things. It's gonna be a good look. What we're going to do first is I saw that people were mixing their oil with their foundation. I'm just going to copy whatever they're doing for whatever reason. If it works for them, it's going to work for me. Said no one ever, it never works. You ever watch like a beauty tutorial and they're doing it, they're like, and then just add a cut crease right here and then put the glitter. And then you do it yourself and you look like Lord Farquaad from Shrek. To begin, I'm going to put my Fenty Beauty foundation. And I never really use foundation, but we're going to cut down the time on the retouching. And if this is not correct, it's too late. But thanks for thinking of me. I can actually see a lot better now. I changed my contacts because they were burning me, and I really don't want to risk getting another rash or infection of any kind. If you're ever stressed out, just do this. This is great. This just feels nice. Kids bothering you? Did the neighbors call the cops on you? Bust out one of these. And then I'm gonna take my Bare Minerals Bare Skin, which is kind of ironic because it's very far from my bare skin. My bare skin is like red, discolored, irritated. So now that my face is actually one color, now my eyes look even more red. So for my eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using some colors from the Pat McGrath Mothership palette. I'm gonna be applying this with my finger because that's what they did on the YouTube video on Sephora with this palette. I'm just gonna apply a little bit straight on the lid. There it is! Merry Christmas! Okay. Christmas is probably gonna be over by the time I post this, but I hope you guys had a good holiday. Yeah, okay, I think we're done. And then what they said is to take like a darker color and then blend it in. When you apply one eyeshadow color, you're amazing, you're professional, and then when you introduce a second color, that's when you start to mess it up. Grabbing one of these colors right here. So as long as you haven't gotten to the point where the colors, it looks like one color again, that's when you know you messed up. Get a makeup wipe, Sally, because you're about to redo that. So I'm gonna really be adventurous right now And I'm gonna add a color on top. We're gonna add a third color. I know I'm getting a little crazy here. It can either look really beautiful or I'm gonna look like a goblin. So either way, there's Photoshop. I guess the trick is to just pat it on there. So let's do that. You know that Sum 41 song? 'Cause I'm in too deep. Me doing makeup. Me when I add a second shade. Let's just do a brown eyeliner and call it a day. Because I think I've been through enough. By the way, sorry for the terrible lighting. It's winter. There's really no light here. We're just gonna wrap this up with some blush by Fenty Beauty. It's called Yacht Life. I like this as a look. This is gonna be the new beauty trend, unblended blush. So I finally got my eyebrows done. So I'm not gonna put anything in them. You know, that's really one good thing about being Arab. Yeah, you get yelled at. You get a shoe thrown at you every now and then, and it turns the corner every time, so you can't hide. But you have nice eyebrows. It's not bad. The ratios, it's kind of messed up, but it's getting better every year. The last thing is the contacts. I'm kind of worried, like low-key, don't want to put it back in my eye, but I know it'll be easier to edit in the colors if my eye is already blue or green. So they went in fine. So far, so good. Okay, so I put on the mascara, and the very last thing is to change up my hair. And you guys know, sometimes I get lazy with my hair, like I don't want to deal with it. So I thought, okay, how can I do my hair without really doing anything? Wigs. I got this from Amazon. I think it was like $16. I look like I'm competing for a beauty pageant. Like I put down my age as like 19, but I'm really like 30, which I am, almost. Where's Kim K? I swear I can't. I can't look at myself. Okay, so here it is. That's the finished look. And I think it looks pretty good. But then again, I said that about all my looks, so I don't know. So let me hop on over to the photography setup that I have. We're gonna take some self-portraits, and then I'm gonna show you how I retouch and edit them. So let's go. So I decided to switch up the wig. I think this one looks a little bit nicer, and I'm gonna go ahead and set up the self-portrait settings on my camera. I'm gonna show you guys those real quick, and I'm also gonna show you guys the lighting equipment that I'm using. Okay, so the setup for today, I have an Einstein light right here, and it's gonna be facing some curtains that I have in my room, and it's just bouncing some light off of that. And then I have my 5D Mark IV with a 24-104 lens. So I got this dress from Japan, and I'm really excited to wear it. I think it'll look cute for the pictures. So yeah, now that we've got everything kind of set up, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking these pictures. What I usually do is I have my 10-second timer on, and then I try to sit kind of close to where the camera is. I'm using the 24-105 lens, so I can sit fairly close to it. And then what I do is it is on autofocus mode, so I just sit here, I press the shutter button, and then it kind of just focuses to where I'm already sitting. And then I just pose, and then I go see what's going on back there, and hopefully I'm in the picture and it's in focus. So I check to see how the picture came out, and then I adjust the settings and the zoom accordingly. It's really a trial and error, but you'll get the hang of it. So the focus is pretty good actually. I wouldn't worry too much about the focus. Just try to sit in the same spot and not move when you're trying to refocus. So now that we finished the photo shoot part of it, I'm going to take these pictures into Photoshop and show you guys how I edit and retouch them. So let's head on over to Photoshop. So here's the photo straight out of camera with no editing or retouching whatsoever. The first thing I did was use a technique called frequency separation to clean up the skin and remove any obvious blemishes. The next thing I did was use the liquify tool to fix up the wig, as well as fix up my eyebrows, then make my lips a little bit larger, and then I pushed in my jawline and my neck. The next thing I did was made my nose a bit smaller, again by using that same liquify tool. After that, by making a selection in Photoshop, I was able to completely change my lipstick color. and then I enhance my eye makeup in the photo. I then used a little bit of dodge and burn to add some dimension to both my face and hair by enhancing highlights and adding contrast. Afterwards, I removed the background and replaced it with a solid color. A black and white gradient was then overlaid to add some dimension and depth to the background. So by using selective colors, levels, and curves, I added in all my favorite color grading to the photo to pull it all together. And there you guys have it. This is the finished picture. And to remind you guys of all the changes that I've made, I'll be showing you a full before and after. Well guys, that is the end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching me transform myself last month because it took me a while to get the video up, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it. So let me know what you guys think of the pictures, and I know they're over edited. I did that purposely. I really wanted to go the extra mile and really not look like myself for these photos, so that the inspiration was not looking like myself. Could have done better with the editing though. It was kind of hard, but I tried my best. So now when you see an overly processed and retouched image on Instagram or something, instead of thinking, oh my god, I wish I looked like that, maybe now we can shift that and say, I wonder how many layers it took to retouch this image. Not that it's a bad thing that it's overly retouched or edited, because sometimes it is the art behind it, but I think it's just good to make people aware of how much work really goes into it and how we do it, because a lot of people don't see that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you'd like me to do more of these transformation videos. Leave your comments and thoughts in the comments. Why? Why did I just say that? And thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys.